Welcome back, soap fans! If you're as obsessed with the bold and the beautiful as I am, then buckle up, because today's deep dive is going to blow your mind. We're talking about the fragile truce between Hope Logan and Steffy Forrester that's on the verge of exploding like a fireworks show gone wrong. Remember that heart-wrenching storyline where Liam Spencer's false alarm terminal brain tumor brought these two rivals together in a rare moment of unity? Well, that piece is about to shatter, setting the stage for what could be one of the most monumental shakeups in the show's history. In this video, I'll break it all down, from the backstory to the teasers, predictions, and everything in between. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more bold and beautiful breakdowns. Let's jump right in. First off, let's rewind a bit to understand how we got here. The Bold and the Beautiful has always thrived on family drama, forbidden romances, and cutthroat business rivalries, especially within the glamorous world of Forrester creations. Hope and Steffy have been at each other's throats for years. Think epic catfights, stolen loves, and endless power struggles. But Liam's health scare changed everything. When doctors initially thought Liam had a terminal brain tumor, it forced everyone to put aside their differences. Hope, who's married to Liam, and Steffy, his ex and co-parent to their daughter Kelly, came together in a touching display of solidarity. They hugged it out, shared tears, and promised to support each other for the sake of the family. It was one of those rare soap moments that felt genuine and heartwarming, giving fans a brief respite from the usual chaos. But as we all know in soapland, truces like this are as stable as a house of cards in a windstorm. Now, fast forward to the present, and that beef between Ridge Forrester and his father, Eric, has finally been settled. Ridge and Eric's feud over control of Forrester Creations was intense. Arguments in boardrooms, emotional confrontations, and even some health scares for Eric. But they've patched things up, at least for now, which clears the deck for new drama. And boy, is it coming in hot. The latest teasers reveal that Hope and Steffy are about to butt heads big time. You might be scratching your head wondering why they'd fight after their recent reconciliation. After all, they kissed and made up during Liam's crisis. But here's the kicker. It's all about business, baby. Specifically, differing visions for Hope's fashion line, Hope for the Future. Or should I say, differing opinions on who should be designing for it. Hope for the Future has been a staple on the show, representing empowerment, sustainability, and modern fashion. It's Hope's baby, and she's poured her heart into it. But lately, the line has hit some rough patches. Sales dips, creative slumps, you name it. Enter the conflict. Steffy, as co-CEO of Forrester, wants to shake things up to boost the company's bottom line. Hope, on the other hand, has her own ideas rooted in loyalty and fresh talent. This clash isn't just about sketches and fabrics, it's personal, tied to family histories and past romances that could reignite old flames or spark new fires. The teasers drop a bombshell. Steffy's brother, Thomas Forrester, is making a surprise return to the family business. Thomas, played by the charismatic Matthew Atkinson, has been off-screen for a bit, but his comeback is poised to stir the pot. Fans remember Thomas as a talented designer with a troubled past. He had massive success working on Hope for the Future before. His innovative designs helped elevate the line to new heights. But Thomas's history is complicated, to say the least. Obsessions, manipulations, and that infamous mannequin incident. Yeah, he's got baggage. Now he's eyeing a return to his old stomping grounds, anticipating a key role in reviving Hope's line. But Hope already promised the lead design position to her brother, the up-and-coming designer Deke. Who is Deke, you ask? Let's dive into that. Deke is a relatively new character, introduced as Hope's half-brother through some Logan family twists. He's fresh-faced, ambitious, and untested in the high-stakes world of Forrester. Hope sees potential in him, a chance to nurture family talent and bring innovative, youthful energy to her line. She's promised him the gig, seeing it as a way to keep things in the family without dredging up old dramas. But Steffi, she's not on board. As co-CEO, she didn't sign off on this hire, and she views Deke as a risky bet. Why gamble on a newbie when you have a proven winner like Thomas waiting in the wings? This sets up an immediate conflict. Steffi pushing for Thomas's reinstatement, which would mean terminating Deke's position before he even starts. Complicating matters even further is Hope's significant history with Thomas. Oh, where do I even begin? Thomas and Hope's relationship has been a roller coaster of epic proportions. From passionate kisses to obsessive pursuits, Thomas has repeatedly crossed lines, literally ravishing her on desks and sofas in the Forrester offices. Remember those steamy scenes? They were equal parts hot and problematic, highlighting Thomas's darker side. Hope has forgiven him to some extent, but working closely with him again, that's a hard no, especially with Liam in the picture. Speaking of Liam, our Zen master after his brush with mortality, Liam's tumor scare was a false alarm, but it profoundly changed him. He's more laid back now, focusing on family and gratitude. But even in his enlightened state, Liam won't be chill about Hope collaborating with Thomas. Liam's always been protective, jealous even, of Thomas's pull on Hope. He's seen the manipulation firsthand and won't sign off on daily interactions that could lead to temptation or trouble. Expect some tense husband-wife conversations where Liam lays the law, adding fuel to the fire between Hope and Steffi. The weekly preview teases exactly that, Steffi trying to reinstate Thomas, leading to a direct confrontation with Hope. Steffi argues that Thomas's experience and past successes make him the perfect fit. Hope counters by declaring she doesn't want to work with him, period. This kicks off the races, as the teasers put it. How will it play out? My prediction, Hope will dig in her heels and threaten to take her line elsewhere if Steffi insists on axing Deke. It's classic soap leverage, using business as a weapon in personal wars. But where could Hope go? Forrester has been her home base forever. Well, hold on to your hats, because the show is giving us something fans have clamored for, a new fashion house to rival Forrester. That's right, Bold and Beautiful is introducing competition in the form of a new empire. Katie Logan, Hope's aunt, is on the verge of accepting an offer from Bill Spencer to build her own fashion house. Bill, ever the mogul, sees potential in branching into fashion, and Katie's got the savvy to make it happen. This new venture, let's call it Spencer Fashion for now, will need designers, lines, and talent to get off the ground. It's no coincidence that this storyline drops just as Hope is facing eviction from Forrester. It's a no-brainer. Hope could pack up hope for the future, bring Deke along, and even rope in her cousin Will Spencer for some fresh perspectives. Will, being Bill's son, would tie it all together neatly. But it doesn't stop there. Eric Forrester, the patriarch who's supposedly retiring, is bound to get restless. Retirement in soaps? Please, that's code for plot twist incoming. Eric's got a couture line ready to launch, and what better place than a new house where he can call the shots without Ridge's interference? Imagine Eric jumping ship to Spencer Fashion. Talk about a family betrayal that shakes the foundations of Forrester. This move would create ripple effects, alliances shifting, loyalties tested, and new romances blooming in uncharted territory. Let's expand on why this shakeup feels so monumental. The Bold and the Beautiful has been centered on Forrester creations for decades. It's the heartbeat of the show, the place where deals are made, hearts are broken, and fashion magic happens. Introducing a competitor like Spencer Fashion opens endless possibilities. Think crossover storylines, corporate espionage, runway rivalries, and maybe even mergers down the line. Fans have wanted this for years because it refreshes the formula. No more endless boardroom battles at the same old company. Now we get fresh sets, new characters, and higher stakes. Diving deeper into the characters involved, starting with Hope Logan, played by Annika Knoll, Hope is the moral compass of the show, optimistic, principled, and fiercely independent. Her line, Hope for the Future, isn't just business, it's a mission statement for ethical fashion. Clashing with Steffi over Thomas shows Hope's growth. She's no longer the pushover she once was. She's standing up for herself, her family, and her vision. This could be a turning point where Hope steps out of Forrester's shadow and builds something truly her own at Spencer. Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood's portrayal, is the ultimate powerhouse, ambitious, protective of her family, and unapologetically bold. Pushing for Thomas makes sense. She's loyal to her brother and wants what's best for the company. But it also highlights her blind spots, ignoring Hope's valid concerns about Thomas's past. This conflict could force Steffy to reflect on her leadership style and perhaps even mend fences in unexpected ways. Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson's portrayal, is nuanced, blending charm with creepiness. His return is exciting because it promises redemption or relapse. Will he prove he's changed or fall back into old habits? Working on Hope's line again could test his growth, especially with Liam watching like a hawk. Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton's iconic role, is the eternal waffler, but his recent scare has given him depth. He's more centered, but jealousy over Thomas could bring back his possessive side. This might strain his marriage to Hope, leading to more waffle moments where he questions everything. Deke, the newcomer, let's assume he's played by a fresh face. As Hope's brother, he represents new blood. His inexperience is a plot device to highlight the tension between proven talent, like Thomas, and potential, like Deke. If Hope takes him to Spencer, it could be his big break, or a flop that